because we don't have a full grid.
I thought we had like 20 blokes coming or something.
There was supposed to be, but we've only got 14, so that's alright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is Gurk? Oh, Gurk isn't racing.
No, he is. He's coming back. He just had to
okay.
restart something.
Oh, okay, so Gurk. Nick Magoo could join late. He's like, don't hold a spot for me.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to message him now, actually.
Oh. That should be working now. Post it on the ORL page.
Your PlayStation, like my PlayStation won't charge my headset, hey?
Oh really? Mine does.
Yeah, like from the front port doesn't charge.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Thank you for the 2 people that are watching our test stream.
That's it. Welcome, lads. Welcome to Silverstone.
Yeah, Silverstone, mate.
Okay, so what we've got 13 on the grid tonight for the first test race.
Yep.
We get to see. I've really seen much of Rip the Beans, much race before, so I guess we get to see him for the first time.
Yep.
And this Raptor 33, you'll
yeah,
never walk alone.
new guy, completely unknown, but he was saying in the party before he hopes that he's not the only slow one in here. So we'll see how quick he really is.
Yeah, okay, that'd be good. I wonder how many boys have done practice on it.
Who's your early favourite for the win?
I think my early favourite has to be Mr. Mount.
Yep.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's tight between Vlouts and Mr. Mount, to be honest. But you can never rule out Gurk at the same time. So
who is your podium? Who are you going for on podium tonight?
Ooh. I don't know about 1, 2, 3, but Vlouts will be there. If Mount can keep it clean, he'll be there for sure. And yeah, I reckon we might have a surprise. I reckon Portinator's going to get up there.
I was about to say that. I think Porter could actually get a win tonight.
Yeah.
The cleanest ever esports driver.
Yeah.
So I personally think Port will be the surprise package tonight. He's the cleanest guy. And we've already got people going out now. That's pretty early.
Yep, Rip the Beans is the first one out of the pits.
Yep.
Followed by, who's that behind him? Venti. We've got a lot of people coming out, actually.
Yeah, we do, actually. That is true. So Rip the Beans is first out, is he?
Yep.
I'm trying to get
He's
him
out on track now. So we got Forever Shack, Vlouts, Ramen, Rip the Beans, and Venti are all out on track. Raptor's just gone out as well.
Banker.
Yep.
Oh, so Raptor's gone out.
Yep.
You know what I'd be interested in? I reckon we should go on board with Raptor on his hot lap just to see where he's going to place with everyone.
Yep, we can do that. For sure.
He's the first one we've never seen him race at all.
Yep.
So what's a qualifying time we're looking at? A good one? Are we looking like the 124s, 125s here?
Yeah, might be a bit quick. Clearly, Vlouts and Mount and Gurk and that are very, very much capable of doing that.
Yep.
Maybe a 26 on average throughout the field.
On average, okay.
I don't know. First test night, we'll have to just wait and see how everyone handles it, really.
Yeah, that's it. Well, so we've got out in front. We've got. I'm just coming in now, and it looks like Rip the Beans is about to start his hot lap.
Yep.
So we'll go on board with Rip the Beans.
Here we go. Oh, he's backed out on the first turn.
He lost
a yellow flag. Can you see if you can find that yellow flag?
I'll see if I can find that.
No, I can't.
I have to set up the maps, actually.
Hey, that's alright.
Yeah.
Sector 3, yellow flag now.
Yeah.
Got a few people that have gone straight back in the pits.
I wonder why that is. Maybe they're just trying to get rubber out on the track.
Oh, Rip the Beans has just invalidated his lap.
No. See if he pushes through here. I'm going to go on board with Raymond. I want to see how he's going.
He's backed out of that fast right-hander before Maggots and Beckett's, so
Yeah.
I don't think he's pushing too hard just yet. Seems to be struggling for front-end grip.
Who's that, Raymond?
Rip the Beans.
Rip the Beans. I'll get back on board with him now.
Yep, I'm just going on board with Raptor now.
Yep. Let's have a look at him. See how he takes this. Did he invalidate there?
I don't know. It would have been tight.
Yep. He just invalidated his lap through the Maggots and Beckett's, yes. Looks like Rip the Beans is going out for another one. Oh, he actually got one. He didn't invalidate. He got a 127.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he didn't invalidate at all.
Good stuff. Raptor's looking like a pretty capable driver. He's on a wheel, I reckon.
Let's go on board with him.
He's done a 127.8 for his first time out under the ORL banner. It's not too bad for a first lap out.
Rolling Thunder with a 129.
Vlouts with a 125.2.
Oh,
absolutely making a statement there.
Yeah, there you go. Porter's only, what, Porter's 4/10 off him?
Yep. BB with a 25.6.
I think on to watch now is Mr. Mount. He's just started his hot lap.
Yep. Oh, Sandeezy, late contender.
Here we go. Let's see if he can get a good lap in. He can start qualifying now, can't he?
No, I don't think he can. Because he came late. He wasn't in the lobby when the lobby started qualifying. So I don't believe he can actually qualify.
Okay.
But that'll be a very interesting race to watch, that one from the back.
Yeah. Yep. Mount looks like he's nailing it at the moment.
He's on a very, very quick lap.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how he takes Maggots and Beckett's. If he gets a good exit out of the end part of that chicane, that will set him up for the rest.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, here we go. Drops into 7th, drops into 6th, 5th.
Clean. Clean. I think he could have gone a bit quicker through the exit there.
It'll be funny that we'll reflect on that comment. We'll reflect back on that comment
when he does a 124.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he's gone in the pits. Very surprising.
Okay.
Sandeezy is in the lobby.
Oh, there he is, and it looks like he's going to try and qualify on the mediums. Same as Girk.
Riding on board with Don Under Fire now.
Okay, let's go have a look down to him.
Coming around. Last few turns just now. Let's see what he can do.
On the power early. Here we go. Okay.
And he's put himself 6.
Yeah. The 128.
Yep, still
hey, he's someone I've noticed who's actually improved a lot since joining the ORL Casual League.
He has, yes, he has a lot.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that Raptor's currently sitting 5th.
Yeah, is he on another hot lap right now? Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is.
Alright.
He might be the surprise package of the night. Newcomer, first time out.
He's a second down at the moment, I think, on the fastest lap.
And he's back in the pits.
Yep.
Okay, let's see if Sandeezy's out. And he is. He's just on his out lap at the moment, I believe. There's no time counting down. Yeah, looking at that time, he's definitely on an out lap.
Yeah.
Can be one of the few that can push the quickest guys.
Yeah. I was going to say he didn't take that Maggots and Beckers very well, but
it's only an out lap.
Yeah, that's right. trying to get my camera going. Telemetry. Alright, here he goes. Now he starts his hot lap.
Alright.
Sandeezy looks like he's nailed the first sector.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it. Starting off his second sector.
Oh, that's a very nice line through there.
Oh. I don't know how that will affect his time coming out of that exit. He came a bit wide, but was able to launch on the power.
Yeah,
he was able to get on the power.
Ooh, he's going pretty quick.
He is going pretty quick, and this is the telling point of the track. Here we go. You drop into 7th, into 6th. That's actually
that
pretty
was
good
very
there.
nice. Very nice,
Yeah.
that one. Raptors, in the meantime, has managed to do a 127.6. I think he had a 27.8 before, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
No, here we go. Sandeezy, last few corners. Is he able to knock Blouts out of the top position?
Yeah.
25.9.
And that's on the mediums, mind you. That's on the mediums. I'm actually surprised. So, actually, I'll get on board with Sandeezy at the moment.
Mount is on an outlap. Venti and Rolling Thunder are both come out again.
Yep.
Really curious to see how Mount goes, because we all know that if he pushes and drives the way he can definitely take that top spot off Louts.
Oh yeah, I do find it funny that he's going to start on the mediums, because in all honesty, this is a straight one stop. This is a one stop race, and if a safety car comes out early, it could really ruin his strategy, because going on to the hards, he'd just lose so much pace. He'd have to pit for the softs, and that wouldn't take him to the end.
It's definitely an interesting strategical choice, but it may pay off for him. If everyone can be relatively clean, then it might be the way to go. I think he'll go top 5 on the mediums.
Oh, definitely. Ooh, yeah, I think so too. Well, would he do another lap on the mediums? Or would he just sit on them?
I don't think he'll do another lap. But I guess it depends how this one goes. But it's not very often you see Mount mess up a lap, so...
No. I'm on board with Venti now, just watching him come into the final corner. Oh, it's his out lap, sorry. So Venti's on a hot lap now, and I'm going to stay on board with him for the rest of this right now.
Not a problem at all. I'll finish off this lap with Mount and then join you with Venti.
How's Mount looking at the moment?
Sector 2, he's done a 102.3, so he's on track for a very good time.
I'm going to go on board with Mount to see the end of this.
He's back in the pits again.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, let's see how Venti's doing. I quite like the multiplayer cars. A bit of variety and colour.
That's it. He's shifting up quite early. It's good. He'll be able to watch this back.
Ooh, that was an odd selection, dropping down to 6th there.
Let's see how he goes through Maggots and Beckett's. There we go.
Bit wide through that first turn. Yeah, I think he's just struggling with the line a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he kept it clean through there, and that's the most important thing.
That's correct.
For someone who has improved a lot over the last, you'd say, month. He's come a long way. I
would just like to point out to Venti that this is the effect that playing Gran Turismo instead of F1 2020 has. I've been speaking to him a lot, and yeah, he hasn't been practicing, and I think it's showing.
Well, he just got a 127, and he's gone 9th.
That's not too bad. Not too bad at all.
That is not bad. I think we've got Girk going on his outlap at the moment.
Yep.
Oh, he's very early in the outlap, so I'm going to go back to
let's have a look around. Porter in the all black car.
Yep. Oh, here he goes. He starts. It's literally all black, his car.
Vlouts has done a 125 flat.
Oh, jeez.
He's really pushing the boundaries.
I'd like to say another battle with Vlouts and Mount at the top again.
Yeah,
see,
for sure.
hopefully it can be cleaner this time. Yeah.
Do you think Mount might have just been gone out on the mediums just to test whether he could push that lap time or not on the mediums?
100%. He's honestly he's showing how quick he is. That's why exactly why he's doing it.
Yeah. So I don't think Mount or Girk would honestly give up the opportunity of going P1 in qualifying.
No, definitely not. Especially on that first corner, you want to get as much speed through there without having to slow down to that first turn.
Absolutely. Here we go. Porter is on a flyer, I reckon.
Yeah, he is.
That's a 101.9 for Sector 2.
And he's just got the purple second sector. See how he takes this. Oh, on the power early. Gone wide there a little bit. Very nice.
Can he break up Blouts and BB on top 2 steps?
24. Wow, what a lap,
Boom,
Porter.
what a lap by Porter.
Fucking lap. Wow, that's a great lap.
That's beautiful. We've got a car around. Who's that? Forever Shack is off the track.
Oh, let's go to Forever Shack.
Not sure what happened there.
In a nice and racism livery. Embrace him, God.
I'm not quite sure what happened there, but his tyres are melting by the looks of those temperatures.
I can't see the tyre temperatures actually. Hey,
on the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, on the steering wheel, and he's lost it.
I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's go. Who else is out? Ramen. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I was just looking at Raymond as you said that. So he's on his outlap at the moment.
Yep. We got anyone else? Raptor is just about to start his hot lap. Now. No, not now.
There we go.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
It went over and the time didn't start on his wheel. It caught me off guard a bit there.
Alright, I'm actually going to go on board with Raymond. I want to see. He's just about to start his hot lap now.
Yep. 27.3 in the first sector for Raptor. Seems to be a pretty clean driver, Raptor.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice lines.
It's gone through Maggots and Beckett's now.
Yep.
Drops to 7th. Back down to 6th, and that's good.
That's quite nice, yes.
That is quite nice.
We got Vlouts and BB both out on their outlaps.
Yeah.
Mount is still in the pits. I wonder if he's going for a last gasp.
Raymond's gone through Maggots and Beckett's here.
Raptor has unfortunately negated his lap. He did a 127 flat, but he invalidated it. On board with Raymond now.
Well, he's a 10th up, so he's doing better, and he's taken probably upshift a little bit too high there, but. 25, 26, 127. Raymond goes 7th.
7th, very nice.
Well done, Raymond. Well done.
He's actually put himself in front of Girk. Do we know what tyres Girk qualified on?
Well, Girk's going on the softs at the moment.
He's on softs now.
Yeah.
He's on an outlap though.
I don't know what's going on with it, and he's just crashed out. He's gone.
I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
So, on my screen, I saw him lose it through maggots and beckets.
Yep, that's what
What's
I saw
going
too.
on?
Unusual for Girk though.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, that will start him right at the back. So who hasn't set a lap time?
Flourish has
Venti?
not, and Mount is back out again, as well as Vlouts. I thought Porter would have come out and done another lap, but he's not going to.
No, he's happy with that. Oh, I'd be pretty happy with that.
Mount and is Flourish. Flourish is out on track. No, he's going in the pits.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Flourish and Mount failed to set a lap time.
Venti's gone 10th.
We got Sandeezy on another hot lap. Can he do this last gasp?
Sandeezy, let's have a look.
Ooh, he is pushing.
Ooh.
He is on the limit.
Ooh. There we go. Turns in, takes that quite nicely. Up shifts. Oh,
There we go. That was close.
It.
Power down.
He kept it.
Oh.
I don't know what's happened there. What's he done?
I don't know. I am not sure at all.
That was quite odd. It looked like he was going to get a 125 flat. Yeah, that is odd. Well, so two of the race winners we spoke about look like they're gonna start at the front row with Louts and Porter. So it'll be interesting to see, especially Porter having that inside line, if he can get ahead of Louts or get side by side with him early on to get the advantage.
I think we're in for a rather entertaining race, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too. So Sandeezy's gone a 125 point. Oh, that's why he slowed down. I didn't realise that. So Sandeezy qualified on the softs, knew he wasn't going to go pole, and decided to stop right at the end of the line to keep his medium tyres as his quickest time. That's why he's done
that's
that.
very smart strategically.
Yeah. And Flourish and Mount sitting at the back. It'll be interesting to see where Mount finishes. He can still make a podium from that position with his raw pace. And what is he going to start on the? Surely he won't start on the hards. The hard tyre is very useless on this track unless you're running a tyre eating type of setup.
Yep. So I think besides Mount, qualifying went pretty much as expected. Port was probably the unexpected one. He's generally pretty quick, but that was a blistering lap from Portinato there.
Yeah, that is. He honestly, he's my my dark horse.
Here we go.
I think you're lights out, and here we go. Oh, someone's lost it at the back there.
Vlouts has got the jump by a mile. Porter right in behind him.
I will go on board with Porter. And I have no sound.
It's like, well, we have a yellow flag.
Where's that yellow flag at?
We've got a car off track. It is Rolling Thunder off track. Looks okay, or he must have just spun.
Okay, I'm going to go on board with Porter. For some weird reason, the sound's not playing through my headset, but that's okay.
Yep.
Ooh, flag sector 1. What's going on there?
Portinator's actually catching Vlouts rather quickly down the straights.
It'll all come down to this exit here. Vlout's got a great exit out of it.
Yeah, he did. He really did. Let's go back and see what battles we got going on.
Well, Sandeezy's right behind. Sandeezy's right behind BB Pro.
Yep.
It looks like.
And we got Mount up into 7th already, right behind Rip the Beans.
Let's go on board with Mount. Ooh, Rip the Beans has gone a little bit wide there and get the better exit and most likely overtake.
He's going around the outside.
Yeah, good work.
Mr. Mount up to 6th at the end of lap 2 from last position.
There you go. Ooh, yellow flag sector 1. And I'm not saying anything as to why there was a yellow flag, unless there was contact through there. But
We've got...
I'll go on board with Porter and see how he's going.
Flourish is right on the heels of Rahman. He's going for the overtake, up the inside. And he's... Oh, has he pulled it off? No, he hasn't. He's backed out.
Oh, and Raymond's held off quite well, defended him quite well, held that inside line. But who's going to get the better exit here? With just on the mediums, can Raymond pull away?
Forever Shack has just overtaken Sandeezy for 4th position.
Ooh. And here we go. On screen is the predicted pit stop strategy too. So the hard tyre is really not the way to go at all on this track.
Yep.
Oh. Who are you on board with, Sean?
I'm still watching Flourish at the moment.
Yeah, we just saw a poor exit from Raymond, which allowed Flourish to get ahead of him. There's another. I don't know what's going on with the yellow flags popping up in Sector 1 constantly.
Rip the Beans is the first with a 3-second penalty.
Oh. He's not doing too bad, I guess, considering he hasn't been here long, and then he's running in 6th and he's ahead of the likes of Sandeezy.
Sandeezy is in the pits. That's interesting.
What's going on here?
Possible car damage.
Sure. Yep, and he's going
we've
on for the
got
hards.
Forever Shack off the track as well, and Mount is up to 4th. Third place for Mr. Mount after lap 3. On lap 3 from last position.
Jeez.
That is certainly impressive. But leading is Porter.
There you go. And what's happened with Louts though?
I'm not entirely sure. He's back out on track now. Going quick. No, actually, he's first. I don't understand what happened there.
So something happened with the telemetry there, but what's going to be really interesting here is Port, it seems, is just outside of his DRS. If he can get within his DRS coming up this now, we'll have a fight on our hands.
It's going to be very hard to stay with Louts lap after lap. But if anyone's consistent and patient enough to do it, that would definitely be Portinator.
Yeah.
The Pineapple Cruiser Kid.
the Pineapple Cruiser Kid. So we're getting this glitch with the Sector 1 continuing to pop up.
Yep. I think we might just have to ignore that for now.
Yeah. So if Louts has just set the fastest lap, well, he has earlier. The telemetry is really playing around with this in the spectator mode right now. But yeah, you're right. We'll have to ignore it. We
will certainly do our best. Rahman has just lost out 7th place to Gokonamo.
Yep.
And it looks like Flourish is once again catching up to Rip the Beans.
Yeah. Well, I'm on board with Raymond now. He's got a lot of ARS. He's staying. It looks like he's keeping with Girk. Oh, didn't take that well. Maggots and Beckett's.
Yep.
A good line.
Flourish is right on Beans' tail. He's going to get him. He's certainly got the pace.
Let's watch this. Oh, and he's let him through.
I don't think he had much choice there.
Yeah.
Right under Flourish up to 5th.
I'm going to say I'm with Flourish right now.
Rahman has actually just overtaken Girk again.
I'm on board. I'm going to go on board with Girk to see what's the go here.
Yes.
Girk's locked up a little bit, and that's right. Remember,
Ah,
Girk is
yes.
playing without assists.
Yes, no traction control, no ABS, which could explain why he's middle of the pack right now and not up the pointy end.
I'm going to stay on board with Girk to see how he goes with Raymond. He's locked up a little bit then. We get a better exit. He's going to have DRS on Raymond too, so we'll see how this plays out. Alright, he's dumping the ARS. No, he doesn't have enough. Oh, is he going to go for the inside? No.
No, he's not. I'm just going to switch over to Venti quickly because he is right on Don's tail.
Oh, here we go.
He's been slowly catching him over the last few laps.
Yeah.
And Girk's just taken Ramen again. No, they're battling.
I'm going to stay on board with Girk here because I want to see how Raymond's taking this, considering he hasn't really raced this track before, and he's got a good exit out of Maggots and Beckett's there.
Yep, it certainly looks like the battle to watch at the moment. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's switched back.
Oh. I'm going to go on board with Raymond, get behind Girk and see how he fights this. Oh, he's pushing him. He's dumping the ARS. He's going around the outside.
Oh, that's a big lock-up from Girk.
Oh, Raymond. Oh, he's held it. He's held it. Don't lose your back end. Ah, he's done well.
Oh, I don't know what's happened there.
I don't know what Girk's doing there. Anyway, I'm going to go back on board with BB Pro. I want to see how he's travelling because it looks like he's he's a bit off port.
Yes. And it looks like Mount's catching him though.
Mm-hmm. Alright, on board with Mount.
Portinator showing some true speed here.
Oh, look, wherever unless he gets hit by someone else, he will finish wherever he is now, unless Louts makes a mistake, I think.
Correct. Speaking of Louts, he is now 50 seconds off of the rest of the field.
See, I'm looking at that, right? And I can't work out.
Mount goes past BB.
There he goes. I'm on board with BB to see how he responds here. He's got a lot of ARS still to use.
We know BB, we know he's not going to let that go.
No.
Not without a fight. Oh, the power from Mount. The traction.
BB lost his back end a little bit through that area. And BB's pushing. There you go. Hits at apex nicely. Stays in third, drops to second. Not a bad exit, but I feel like Mount's got to pull away from him at this moment. But he does have DRS too. And he's dumping DRS to get back into Mount. He's in his slipstream. Oh, he's really pushing to try and catch Mount.
He's pushing really hard, but is he going to push too hard, cook his tyres and make a mistake?
Well, Mount just got a really good exit there. It looks like he's keeping him at bay. Well, let's stay on board till Maggots and Beckett's and see who gets a better exit.
Mount now under 2 seconds to Portinator. And Venti Supersoft has just scored himself a 3-second penalty.
Unlucky, mate.
Oh, and Don under fire as well.
And it looks like Mount's pulling. Ooh, BB's exhausting all of his DRS to try and catch Mount. Mount's hit the grass a bit and got a really poor exit out of that corner.
Rip the Beans is right on the tail of Shaq again.
And Shaq's just got another 3-second time penalty.
Could we say Flourish is the surprise package? Just casually cruising away on the mediums in 4th place.
So, one thing I've noticed with Flourish lately, he's taken all of his assists off.
Yep.
So he's running no traction control, he's running no ABS, and he's been getting a lot quicker. You can tell through a lot of his online races lately that, yeah, he's really picked up the pace. He was someone who just sat in the midfield a bit in some of his races, but now he's like starting to get a bit higher up, and you can see it.
The practice is certainly paying off.
Yeah.
So Mount now within 1.7 of Portinator.
Let's go on now. So it looks like the medium tire is going to pay off. There hasn't been a safety car
Yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Girk, interestingly, has gone onto the hards.
Really?
That's a really interesting choice, that one. Yeah, no, I can't explain that.
Yeah.
Let's see how it pays off for him.
All right. Well, it looks like Rip the Beans is within. That's the battle to have a look at the moment with Rip the Beans and Forever Shack. Rip the Beans is within his DRS at the moment.
We're watching now.
Just. Yeah.
There we go, he should. Oh, no, Rip the Beans DRS was open, so he's gained a little bit of time there, but not much. Shaq must have had the fuel up and the DRS right on.
Yeah. And it looks like Forever Shack and Rip the Beans are keeping the same distance apart. They look like the two that are going to be like this for the rest of the race unless someone makes a mistake.
I would agree with that.
Interesting to see who pits first.
How long do you reckon?
Well,
when do you reckon we're going to get our first pit stop? Who's going to blink first? Oh, never mind.
Well,
BB is in.
And what's he going to go into? He'll have to go the mediums.
Surely he'll go the mediums.
Yeah.
The hards would be throwing away his race.
Yep, and it looks like I'm staying on board to see what tyre he actually puts on. And it looks like the mediums are ready.
It is the mediums?
Yep. And I'd imagine you'll see Rip the Beans and Forever Shack will most likely pit within the next lap or two. I wouldn't imagine they'd extend the tyre life of these softs, so they'd really start to go about lap 10.
And that's brought him out in 9th place for BB. Yeah. So the question is, will he get the jump on Mr. Mount?
Do you think Mr. Mount will that'd be interesting.
Well, Mount's going to be out for a while now,
but strategies.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Depends on how long those.
With the Beans, on board with the Rip the Beans, Shaq lost his back end, and Rip the Beans is catching him really quickly. He's within 3/10 of him now.
He's in a very good position here.
Through Maggots and Beckett's. And he's got DRS coming up too.
Oh, he's gone a bit wide, lost some time there.
He just lost the opportunity to make the overtake there, I think, unfortunately.
Sandeezy with a 3-second penalty.
Yep.
And Forever Shack with another 3-second penalty.
They're both going to pit. Here we go. They're both starting to lose too much grip, I think. I'm going to go on board with Rolling Thunder and see how our man's doing here.
Forever Shack has 14 seconds worth of penalties. Portinator's pit. Portinator has pulled the trigger.
And has he gone to the mediums?
He has.
Yes. There you go. With Flourish in with Flourish sitting in second now.
And Porter is currently 3 positions ahead of BB.
We've got Raymond. Oh, sorry, go on, mate.
No, just the most interesting thing is the gap between BB and Portinator is looking to be about 6 seconds, depending on what gap Don has there.
Yeah.
I can't see, it just says 1 lap, so I'm not entirely sure.
I think the telemetry is starting to play up around a bit.
Yep.
I'm on board with Raymond now. He's got a bit of clean air, and I think he's going through Sector 2 now. What will happen here is I really think he's actually going to pit this lap. It looks like he's starting to lose grip too. Here we go through Maggots and Beckett's. Raymond took that nicely. Drops it into 5th. Great exit. That's a great exit.
So still to stop is Mr. Mount, Flourish Expire, Ramen, Don Under Fire, Raptor, and Rolling Thunder.
Yeah. And Raymond's pitting. Raymond was sitting in 4th, so it'll be interesting to see where he pulls out as soon as he pits.
Raptor, Don, and Rip the Beans are surely... Yes, Raptor's just gone in. Rolling Thunder and Don are surely going to pit shortly. They're both on 10, 11 laps on the softs.
Yep. And Raymond's gone onto the mediums. Let's get on with Rolling Thunder, and Rolling Thunder's just pitting now too. It looks like everyone's just about to do their stop. But see, we've got to... Do you know
and
what?
Girk is pitting again. He obviously found out that the hards just weren't suited to this track.
Yeah, horrible tyre for this track. And what's he going on? He's gone on the softs. Okay.
Interesting.
That makes it interesting. But what's even more interesting is the battle between Rip the Beans and Forever Shack, right? Forever Shack, unfortunately, has 14 seconds worth of penalties. And it's really going to affect his finish, unfortunately.
Well, Don Under Fire has just gone past Sandeezy, and they're on again.
Oh, here we are. Oh,
he's gone past him.
He got the better exit. I like Don Under Fire's livery, actually. I really like that. I think it's quite neat.
It's quite nice, that. Black and the red.
Yeah, it is. I like the black and the red. Much like mine. And now he goes to pit after doing 11 laps on those softs.
It's a decent effort. 11 laps out of those tyres on this track.
Now, what's really interesting here is the guys that are leading are the guys who still haven't pitted yet. Obviously, that's your Mounts and your Flourishes.
Yep, and they're both on mediums.
And they're both on mediums, so it'll be interesting to see how far up the field they can get before pitting. And where they'll pop out after they pit. What laps do you think that the medium boys will pit on? Do you think they'll pit 17, 18? Or will they push them as far as they can go to get a,
I think as long as there's no safety cars, I reckon lap 18 will probably be the target.
Yeah.
I believe when we raced here, we both pitted lap 18, somewhere around there.
I actually pitted lap 1.
Oh, that's right.
Pitted lap 1 on the mediums and got to the end and got a podium.
That's correct.
That was the race that you won.
Yes, that was my first league win.
Yes.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but now that you mention it.
Okay, so I want to see a battle. I want to get on board with someone who's battling.
Who've we got?
So we've got Raptor. Looks like Raptor's sitting in 11th at the moment. And he's on the mediums, and this is his first lap on the medium, so he's the out lap.
Seems to be settling in quite nicely with all the guys. Oh, Venti is out. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah.
But we have a virtual safety car.
I completely missed it. I didn't see it.
This is actually going to work really well for Sandeezy, who's done 10 laps on softs. Question is, where is he?
Surely
he's around the wrong side of the track. He's only just coming out the end of Sector 1, so he's just in the wrong spot of the track.
So it hasn't worked out for him. The safety cars probably come a few laps too early for the medium boys.
Yep, and we have green flag racing again. Sector 1, 2, and 3 yellow flag. I don't know what's happening with the lobby tonight.
I don't understand it either.
We have Sandeezy right on BB Pro.
Yep, Sandeezy on 10 lap old softs, and BB Pro and 3-lap old mediums. Get my English right there. Here we go. See, BB
How
Pro's
Sandeezy is getting that much grip out of those tyres.
Well, you know, he trains to be a pilot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he trains to be a pilot. He had to do 6 months lessons before even, and yeah.
Yep.
It's a move I'd expect out of someone who trains to be a pilot.
And he's in the pits.
There you go. The sweet quick overtake, and then, yep, done.
Hey, how is Mr. Mount doing? Oh, very hot tyres on the left-hand side. No, they've just dropped down. Might have been a graphical bug.
Another one. It seems like we're full of them.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
So I'm trying to work out how far ahead he is of Louts. Or how far ahead Louts is ahead of him.
Where is Louts? Louts is just through the start of Sector 2. They are pretty much halfway around the track from each other.
Okay, so where is Louts sitting? Is Louts in first?
Louts is 13th.
Oh, really? So you actually dropped back to 13th? Okay.
According to mine, he is. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, mate.
Ramen catching Sandeezy here.
Oh, okay. So
Sandeezy's thrown on another set of softs.
That's an interesting move there too.
I wonder if he's going to go for a 3-stop. Don't quite understand the logic there, but...
Did Sandeezy start on the mediums or on the softs? He started on the softs, didn't he?
Yeah, he started on the softs. I'm pretty confident. And there you go. He's showing his class now and just absolutely pulling away.
Yeah. And we got, do you know what? What's really interesting is one of the newer drivers we have, actually a really new sim racer. There's only Raymond. He hasn't got a pen yet. We've got 4 drivers on the grid who don't have penalties yet halfway through the race.
Yep. And I'm not sure how, but Louts has just dropped behind Venti, who is DNF'd and retired from this race. Okay. So we're certainly having some interesting bugs tonight.
Well, another one is the fact that, I don't know if this is a bug, but I'm seeing that Porter has a penalty.
That's very surprising, actually. Let's have a look and see what he's got. He's got 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Everyone has 3 seconds, but Rip the Beans at Sandeezy was 6, and Forever Shack's still rocking 14 seconds. So I'm not sure what happened there, whether it was one incident that just built up over a few corners, or if he's just really struggling to get to grips with this track.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to go on board with Porter and see how he's going.
Flourish Expire has pitted and put on the softs, and he's out in 4th place.
Oh, wow. So he's going to look to take these softs to the very end?
I believe so.
Wow. Okay, so he's...
9 laps, it's certainly doable.
Yeah,
Mr. Mountain has just pulled the trigger as well, and we have Portnator back in front already. So... Mount's certainly capable, but can he catch Porter in the next 9 laps?
So Porter qualified on the softs, went to the mediums. Mount's he's now on the... I think it's going to be a tight one. I think Mount being time trial beast that he is, I think he'll gain a lot of time on these softs. And Sandeezy's just put in the fastest lap, a 1:26.7.
So Sandeezy's certainly not mucking around.
Yeah. No. So these soft runners, it will be interesting to see how they travel. Especially Flourish.
For sure.
He's one I... Sorry, go on, mate.
With 9 laps to go, they've certainly in a good position.
So prior to the race, I'm actually spewing, I didn't think of it, but Flourish is someone that I would have actually put in the mix for a podium, because I think he's really improved that much.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Both Girk is out now, and I believe Louts is out as well, but I'm not entirely sure. Forever Shack's just got himself another 3 seconds.
Oh, no.
He's just not having a good time tonight, is he?
No, he's not.
Although he's running
Unfortunately.
fifth, so he won't be too upset with that. After the race, he might drop down to about 8th, though.
No. Well, Raymond taking Maggots and Becks pretty well.
Mount's already cut a second off of Portinator's gap. It was 4 seconds when he came out of the pits. He's down to 2.9, 2.8 now.
Yeah,
So we'll see how he goes. He's certainly pushing hard, but Port won't give up that spot very easily.
No. And what we'll find interesting is the soft runners are going to really start obliterating their lap times. So, Mr. Mount right now, he's looking like he's going to set the fastest lap with how quick he's going right now. He's just come out of Maggots and Becks with a great exit. And he's actually a second down on his quickest lap. Gonna watch him cross the line. Second last turn. Final turn on the power early. 26.
Okay, so Venti's actually told us in the chat on YouTube that he lost it in Maggots and Beckett's. And that's what caused his retirement.
Unfortunate. And Thunderfly's just grabbed another 3-second penalty. I'm gonna have a look at the penalties here.
And hello to Thomas Vieira, who is watching on YouTube as well.
Welcome, Thomas. Surprisingly, we still have 3 people that haven't got a penalty yet.
I'm not sure what's happening with Louts, so I'm not sure if he's still in the race or if he's an AI. Mr. Mount is just flying at the moment.
Yeah.
Raman's just taken a shack again, but I'm going to stay with Mount because he is absolutely on fire.
Oh, look at him take that exit. Oh, and he's got DRS too. Oh, God.
But we've both raced with Porter a lot, and we know he can defend, but can he defend from this pace?
Especially on older mediums compared to fresh softs. He's losing his back end a little bit, Porter.
Here we go.
Oh.
Is he going to get
Do you
him
think
into
he'll do the dive down the hairpin?
No, he's being patient. But ideally, he'll want to get it done the sooner the better. Because the tyres are going to start to lose that grip towards the end of this race, and Porter's will be right where he wants them. So the quicker he gets it done, the better it'll be for him. They're coming up on some back markers as well.
Is this the first? Is this going to be the first of the blue flags? Oh, Mount's going for it. Oh, God. No, he's holding off.
He's holding off. That is Louts in front of him. And that must be an AI because they're catching him rather quickly.
Way too. Yeah. Oh, Porter.
Here we go.
It's got to happen now.
Look at the difference in speed.
Yeah. Compared to fresher softs and 8 lap old mediums.
Yep. Sandeezy's just scored another penalty. But look at the top 3 we got. Who was it that I said might finish top 3?
BB Pro, Portinator, and Mount. They were all in the conversation. There you go. And Louts and Girk right at the back. It's a bit of a surprise, to be honest. Flourish is the one that we didn't really speak enough of prior, I think.
Certainly, yeah. I don't think Louts is an AI, actually. Or is he?
No, he's not in AI.
Clearly just taking it easy.
Yeah.
Or he's trying something different and it just hasn't worked for him. Because Louts is usually in the running, so... Well, it's certainly not an AI, because an AI would have heeded to the blue flags by now.
Yeah.
Might actually be hurting Mount a bit, because Porter's not really losing too much time to him.
Yeah, Port's only lost it. Well, yeah. He's got to hope for a mistake from Mount. Or as soon as Mount loses a little bit of rear grip, that's when Port can really pounce on it and hopefully get in his DRS, and then you got battle on again.
I think Mount's just being patient and staying behind him until the back straight.
Yep.
I'm assuming he'll follow him through Maggots and Beckett's and then pull the trigger once he's got the DRS.
Yeah, I think so too.
And he's out of the way.
He's actually got quite a lead. In the last 2 laps, he's built 6/10 up on Porter, so I think it's his to lose.
Yep.
Really, with 4
From
laps
this
to
point,
go.
certainly. There isn't really any other battles going on at the moment. We might just have a look through the field.
The closest is actually Flourish. I'd like to go on board with Flourish because he's within 3 seconds of BB Pro. BB Pro is on older mediums and Flourish is on relatively newer softs.
Rolling Thunder's just got himself another 3-second fine penalty.
And Flourish has caught BB Pro since we first mentioned him by 4
he's closing the gap.
So we could be looking at a tight finish for the podium.
Absolutely.
I'm actually going to stay on board with Flourish. He's nearly within 2 seconds now. He's really ripping up through the field. He's really ripping up through the track now, catching BB Pro.
Yep, we are watching him now.
Yep.
He's got quite a nice driving style, actually.
I think Flourish is, yeah. I really think he's probably the most improved driver I've seen since I've actually started sim racing. Not to say he was slow before, he was definitely quick, but he's just gone up another level. I honestly think that.
For sure, I would agree with that too.
Yeah. You know, dumping the RS.
He's certainly closing that gap.
Okay, so Floris actually needs to get in front of BB Pro because he's got an extra 3-second penalty on top of BB Pros. So, unfortunately, it looks like the podium will be able to reach for Flourish unless BB Pro makes a mistake.
It's not often that happens.
No. So, would you settle on your top 3 right now? Because I think Porter being 3 seconds behind Mount with the 3-second penalty, I don't see I didn't see the top three changing at all, actually.
No, unless something drastic happens with BB, I don't see anything changing.
Yeah. No, it looks like the way it sits is the way it will finish.
Yep.
But Raymond actually, if Raymond picks up the pace, he could get in front of Mr. Rip the Beans. He's 10 seconds off, and Rip the Beans has got 9 seconds worth of penalties.
Raymond might be in a good position there.
Yep. I spoke to him prior to the race, and he did tell me that the points position was the aim. So
He'd be quite happy where he is then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Considering he's never really practiced this track either until today.
Yep. So 2 laps to go. Just going to have a look at position changes. Mr. Mountain has gained 13 positions.
Wow.
And
oh god.
Don't let that overshadow Flourish, who has gained 9.
Yeah, wow, okay.
So we've had some big movers. Forever Shack's dropped 5 positions, Blouts is down 11. And everyone else is exactly where they started.
Yep. And we've got one sole survivor of no penalties, and that's the Mr. Mount. Raymond just got his first penalty on the second last lap, and I think he's killed his chances now to take out Rip the Beans, take his position. But and Portinator, he's got 6 seconds of penalties.
Oh,
this is unheard of.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to buy a lottery ticket. Jesus.
Oh, he's going to be a bit disappointed about that.
Yeah, he will be.
Mr. Port's a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to his racing, so he will not be impressed about his 2 penalties.
Yeah, that's right.
Just watching Mr. Mount on the last lap.
Oh, so maybe Mr. Mount, he's only got to shave off, I think it's 3/100ths to get that fastest lap. But I don't think he's got enough ARS to do it.
Not going to happen. He is, I think he's lost a fair bit of grip in those tyres.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just got a 3-second penalty.
Oh, there you go. So we didn't have one right at the end.
You got to give it to him though. He's gone pretty much nearly the entire race without one.
So I would say that his pit strategy worked, but I think it's just his pace that worked at the end of the day.
Yep. Yeah, he was just far and away quicker than everyone else.
That's it. But to be fair, we look at the top runners, the guys who started on the mediums. It looks like they're the ones who have finished high and up the pitch because up the track because Flourish, Sandesi, and Mount.
Yep.
And with Mount just about to cross the finish.
And there it is there. Congratulations to Mr. Mount on his race win. Porter in second. And Flourish just not quite going to have the legs on those tyres to get BB.
No. Unfortunately not. Yeah, those tyres look like they're ruined after pushing it so hard at the end. And there we go, BB driving to his pit crew, as you would if you get the podium. I think that was a pretty good race, even though we're still going.
It was mostly pretty clean. Yep.
Yep.
I think we had one virtual safety car with Venti Supersoft going off the track, but outside of that,
Rip the Bean's actually doing quite well getting fifth.
He did very well.
And then coming right in behind him is Raymond, dumping all the last of his ARS.
Why not? Enjoy it. Finishing the points like he wanted.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Raptor looks like he finishes in the points for his first race of ORL.
Very good.
Down Under Fire just coming out of Maggots and Beckett's. Forever Shack, unfortunately, was doing really well. I think the penalties just got him. Rolling Thunder finishing off his final lap on his old set of mediums. And Vlouts, I think he just retired. I think he sat it out.
I believe he did too, yeah.
Unfortunately not to see Girk because it's either for Girk, and he knows it's either podium or it's last.
Yep.
Nothing in between for Girk.
Yep. He pushes every race to the absolute limit, and you can't blame him for that. but sometimes it doesn't pay off, and today was one of those days.
Yeah. That's
All
it.
right, there we go.
So who gets driver of the day? It has to be Mr. Mountain, especially the
Oh yeah, surely
gained
it's Mount. Yeah, no question. There he is.
And there he is, praying to whatever god he is that gives him the pace. to the track gods.
Well, he's probably praying to Pirelli, thanking them for the tyres that he's getting.
Yeah, that's right.
Good stuff, good race. We'll wait for the final results to come up, and then we will end the broadcast.
It'd be nice if next season you could get a shoey animation for the win.
That would be good.
A big fat Danny Rick.
Okay, so once again, just reviewing the final grid. Mr. Mountain first, Coordinator second, BB just behind him in third, Flourish Expire, Sandeezy, Rip the Beans, Ramen, Raptor, Don Under Fire, and Shaq is your top 10.
There you go. Outside of him, we had Rolling Thunder, Louts, Venti, and Gokonamo. It looks like everyone... Sandeezy actually did quite well. He did a 3-stop, a medium to soft.
Yeah, and still finished with the top 5. That's rather impressive. But anyways, the session's about to end, and so is our broadcast. So thank you to everyone that came and watched this race.
And on to next Thursday.
Yep, we'll see you again next Thursday. Thanks, guys.